apparently, this is something I was just reading that there are a lot of LA porn stars getting into
Is
comedy.
that
A
right?
lot of crossover porn stars getting into comedy. And there's one comic, Sovereign Sire out in LA.
What a
Which you
name.
she yeah, Sovereign Sire. Um,
Sounds like a Game of Thrones lady or something.
She could. I haven't checked out her porn yet, but maybe she, puts on some nice Game of Thrones costumes.
Sure.
She was talking about how in porn there's, like, this nakedness, vulnerability aspect to it where you're bearing yourself in front of an audience, and then you're also telling jokes and comedy. I think she's done, like, 600 sets or something, and said that there's like this vulnerability aspect that she can feel between a porn set and a comedy set. So I wanted to ask
Ah.
you, do you ever feel obviously it's different if you're not a porn star, but do you ever feel like there's a connection between the vulnerability of you getting naked in front of a person that you barely know and the vulnerability of telling a new joke in front of someone, most people that you barely know in an audience? Because there is like, I'm trying this shit out for both
Yeah.
of them for a little bit. Like, you're gonna see if you're vibing with me.
Right.
I'm gonna see if I'm vibing with you.
Yeah, I think it's different. I think a stripper is more like a comedian, but the only way a porn star is like a comedian to me is the fucked up background. You
Mm,
know, like you have to have some trauma to get you into this job, whether it's comedy or porn. I don't think porn is similar to comedy because comedy you're creating. It's all like your point of view, your
mm,
thoughts. They came out of thin air. Now you have to construct them in a way that's palatable and funny and in elicits involuntary laughter.
mm.
Whereas a porn star is like, I'll blow this guy, I'll lick his ass, I'll lick his balls. It's all the moves are done. You know, like how creative can you really be as a porn star? I'll lick his ass while I'm upside down. I'll lick his
Yeah.
ass while I have a Viking hat on. You know, like so I think if a porn star's hot, I think if she's a great actress and good at fucking, I think you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, we'll see.
But a comic has to, man or woman, has to come up with original ideas and make sure they make audiences laugh. They have to seem confident. They have to write new material, more material, kill for a certain amount of time. So I don't think you can compare the two.
So
But
so a
the
stripper,
background,
you feel like a stripper may be more similar
well,
to
it's
like
live.
in terms of the vulnerability. Yeah,
Yeah, and
you're working shit out. You
you're
got
working shit out. It's in front of an audience. You're working for tips. The tips are like the laughs. Like, oh wow, she did a fucking handstand and her tits fell on her face and she licked one of them. Here's a buck. You
yeah.
know, like that's a laugh. So I think strippers I would compare more to comics than porn star. Porn star,
Yeah,
it's all set up for you. There's a camera, there's a director, there's an actor, there's craft services.
porn stars like a special, and strippers like you're working out a
Yeah,
set.
yeah. There you go.
There you go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you're like making stuff clap on the pole. You're seeing what works from the businessman, but also like the creepy guy. Maybe you see a couple, so you're like, oh, this worked in this crowd. But like,
Yeah,
I was in Atlanta and that didn't work, but in New York that killed. So you're going back
exactly.
and you're analyzing your stripper set. So
Yeah, yeah, and also porn is already labeled as like this naughty thing, whereas comedy can be clean, comedy can be dirty, comedy can be informative. I don't know. I don't know. I think porn is. I'm not. Look, I'd like to. I'm sure there's some porn star right now waving a butt plug in anger. You know what the fuck? But I don't know. Call me porn star. Let's talk about it.
yeah, that would be a great We Might Be Drunk podcast. Have a porn star
Oh,
on that's doing comedy.
I would
That'd
love
be
that.
be
Play well.
awesome.
It's open invitation there, Sovereign
Sovereign Sire, yeah.
Sriracha.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on in. We'd love to have you.
Sovereign Sire using the sriracha. There we
Yeah.
go.
Oh, don't
Spice
do
things
that.
up.
I think Drake did that recently.
Did he?
He put hot sauce in a condom, and a girl poured this shit from the condom inside of her clam, and she burned.
Oh,
You didn't hear this?
no.
I'll send you a
No.
link.